Alright guys, I found the problem with my failed battery with the Tokarev. After I put the initial 6,000 rounds through it, I filed all of the surfaces, and one of the spots that tends to mushroom out is this spot right here on the initial contact point where the hammer is. And if you look really closely, you can see how there's that straight line right here, and then as you get up here, it tapers out on both sides. And what that causes is the hammer group, as it's trying to cycle through the gun as it recoils, it won't run smoothly. It gets to right there and it jams up. See that? Right there, it jams up. So the initial point of contact that's causing the problem is right here on this surface where it's mushroomed out. I'm going to file those down and then the gun will function perfectly again. Alright, so as you can see, our failure to battery issues stem from this point of the slide mushrooming out where it contacts the hammer. I've been running some pretty high powered loads. It's a Chinese Tokarev. That metal's a little soft, so it's been beating that up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to file these surfaces down to smooth out that edge, and that will fix the hang-up issue that I have. Let me come back to you after I've got these filed. Alright, now you can see that they are back to square. They've been filed, and with no lubricant, the hammer group now freely slides without hanging up, so our failure to battery issues will no longer happen. And now, with everything filed out smooth, she is nice and smooth. See that? No more hang up, no more fail to battery. She is good to go. Now, before anybody hops on here and says that my hot hand loads are what damaged the gun, it wasn't. It was volume of fire and cheap metallurgy. It's a Chinese Tokarev. The metallurgy is not quite as good as the original World War II and thereafter Russian-made guns or Czechoslovakian or Yugoslavian. They were a cheaper copy. And when I went through the first 3,000 rounds in the gun about 6 years ago, I made a video about filing down those burrs. And I forgot to check that before I took it out to the range this last time, and it turns out it had mushroomed out again and had burrs on both sides that were locking up the hammer group and preventing it from the slide from smoothly operating, and now it's good to go. And what caused that, like I said, is volume of fire. I have over 6,600 rounds through this gun since I bought it 12 years ago. First 3,000 rounds, I noticed it was having hang-up issues and failure to battery. I checked over the entire gun. I found that. I filed that it fixed it. I just experienced that again. I consider it normal wear and tear. I think the lifetime expectancy of these guns was only 2,500 rounds. So I've already exceeded that by leaps and bounds with ammo that's hotter than factory. I expect some wear, and it's nothing that can't be fixed with a little bit of file work and some patience.